There's a lot of nerves for passengers on board an Alaska Airlines flight at John Wayne Airport. KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict joins us now from the newsroom. And Joy, you've got some incredible video taken by a passenger.
I mean, yeah, this is terrifying to just watch. I can't imagine being one of the 112 people on board this flight. Experts say it was a dangerous combination of Hillary's wind and rain, a short runway, and a heavy plane that led to the tense moments on this flight from Seattle. It was a terrifying moment on this plane bound for Orange County as passengers on board recorded the moment the landing failed.
And I could feel it. We were going in a bit faster than I would normally fly when we're going down.
So as we were making the final approach, it just like keep shaking.
So 16-year-old Abi Aminini pulled out his phone.
Normally this type of shaking is just like normal turbulence, but like it normally doesn't happen like this close to the ground.
People were screaming. Aminini and his friend Akil Arunkumar were in shock. Or did they say anything ahead of time, like brace yourself, we're gonna have a rough landing?
No. There was no announcement at all.
It was just,
yeah.
Hey guys, your landing gear collapsed, so we'll be stuck here for now. And then that was it.
It was Alaska Airlines Flight 1288 from Seattle to John Wayne Airport. Tonight, that plane is still on the runway and badly damaged as one engine sits on the ground and the landing gear is not visible.
Unfortunately, this particular landing was not successful.
Captain Ross Amer is a retired pilot and aviation expert. Could the pilot have known this was going to happen before they landed?
Obviously not. They didn't know it was going to be so hard, and otherwise they would have gone around.
But he says other planes were canceled because of Hillary, and he believes that weather played a factor in this hard landing.
Perhaps they hit some wind shear just before touchdown, and the runway was wet.
Amer says John Wayne Airport and this type of plane on a wet runway is just a tough combination.
Stratch version, bigger, it's a 737-800, one of the latest models. But unfortunately, it's much bigger, heavier, and it requires a much higher landing speed. That makes it harder.
Orange County has a short runway, and under these conditions, he says LAX would have been his choice.
But I presume there was quite a bit of wind and rain, which makes it very hard in a short runway like Orange County Airport.
As for the passengers, they are all okay, and they were escorted off the plane by Orange County firefighters. And although it was a terrifying experience, these young men say they are just thankful.
You have to give the pilot credit. You're landing in high winds, low visibility, and with one of these shortest commercial runways, it's a recipe for disaster. So you have to give some pat on the back to the pilot there.
Now, Alaska Airlines did issue a statement saying there was an issue with the landing gear, and their priority is taking care of their passengers who deplaned without their luggage. The NTSB tells me they are aware of the incident, but have not launched an investigation. Pat?
Oh, thanks so much, Joy. Well, a humid day across